Hey guys, how's it going? It's Flux here. Welcome back to Fluxburgh. This is a very special episode because we're doing it live in front of a live audience on Twitch. So that's super fun. Hopefully not too many distractions in the chat. But hope you guys enjoyed that little time lapse. We just kind of did some work on all of this cool foliage stuff. We added in lots of stuff along just the main highway system. We haven't touched this back section going into our new cargo facility quite yet, but we'll probably get back to that. Maybe in the episode, I don't really know for sure yet. Maybe just next episode. But today's episode, we're going to try and fix a few things. So you may have noticed we've been kind of away from the actual episodes lately on my YouTube channel. I've been streaming a lot, but not a lot of YouTube stuff. And the main reason for that is we're having lots of problems again with traffic because the traffic manager is not even compatible yet and the Traffic++ mod with the new update. So basically, we can't do much about fixing this stuff until it comes out again, which is kind of unfortunate. So we'll have to probably just wait on that for now. So I'm going to try and just ignore that, forget that's happening, and we're going to work on our main part of a city. So obviously you can see we had a death wave here, and it seems like it's pretty much set to around the time whenever we started building the city. We just kind of laid out all these zones at once. So, of course, all this death stuff is happening. So we're going to have to, I don't know, I think I'm just going to wait this out for a minute and see if it fixes itself. We can try and play. I actually am getting pretty bad performance right now in the game with the mods enabled. I'll have to see about that if that fixes itself once we get the updated versions of the mods. But what I do want to do today is zone this area. We're going to rename, redistrict all this stuff and get the ore mining operation going. And then we'll probably take away from the office space and things over in this area and try to kind of balance all that stuff out, because right now it's pretty bad. So, anyway, let's get started. Let me just go ahead and, first of all, make a district down here. That is an ore district, so we'll grab the district tool. There we go. Try and keep an eye on the chat as well. Sorry, guys. I know I kind of just all of a sudden started recording an episode. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and cover this. There we go. Went black for a few seconds. Yeah, it seems like my bitrate, I have it set to what should be a solid bitrate. I'm not sure why that's happening. Maybe try refreshing and that should fix it. I don't really know. Streamed last night, no problems, so hopefully not too many problems today. All right, so this is going to be ore, correct? Yes, ore. So let me grab that. This is ore, right? Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and just call this the ore mining operation. and then I'm sure we're going to go back and change that. Operation. Does that have 2 P's in operation? That's 2 P's in operation, right? I hope so. I feel like that's wrong now. Man, this is bad. I'm live and everything. Okay. Well, there's that. And then... Right, so something else I want to do now is I'm not a big fan of having all this residential stuff here and then all this stuff commercial right here. It just seems kind of weird how it's, all these buildings and then all these different types of buildings. It looks kind of weird. So I'm going to try and mix this up a bit as well while we go. But... It's 1P? God damn it. I knew it was 1P. I knew it looked weird. 1P, that's what I thought. Jesus Christ. Okay. There we go. See, at least we did it live, so you guys can help me out in the chat. So we had a little bit of demand. It looks like the demand went down for industry now, so we're going to have to probably just slowly build into this. I think we'll just start by zoning out this stuff over here. And then I'm going to start slowly removing our office space. So I want to start by kind of kicking back in North Stock Grove and making us all residential because I feel like this could be a nice little residential area. So let's go ahead and just start doing that slowly. Kind of replace some jobs and try to encourage more jobs in the industry, which should help us a lot with getting more raw goods and all that stuff. English is hard, don't worry. Well, I mean, considering it's my first language, I should probably know how to spell operation by now. All right. Oh, right. The music is not on, is it? the game music anyway. Turned off the stream music because, oh, you know what? I could actually listen to Monster Cat. I have a Monster Cat license. I could definitely do that. Maybe next episode of Record It Live, I'll throw that stuff on, but for now, I'm just not going to mess with it. So let me try and rezone some stuff. I'm pretty much like fully anticipating some serious market crashing, economy crashing, no money being made kind of situation happening in the near future, but it should balance itself out once we kind of get this going here. But this is definitely something I should have done a long time ago, just because we had such a high dependence on these office buildings down here. All right, let's get rid of that stuff as well. You know, for some reason I can't hear the music still. That's kind of weird. Is my I think my sound's like muted or something. Oh, I can hear it. Okay, we're good. There we go. Much better. May have to edit that in the final version. I think that I had the sound optimized for Twitch, but not so much for recording. So we'll see about that. Hey guys in the chat, welcome if you are joining me now. We are currently recording episode 44. And kind of just trying something new in general, really. I'm trying to get more into streaming. Not really as like any sort of like monetizing, running ads kind of thing. More just because I like to do this kind of live stuff, especially maybe not so much usually things that I put on my YouTube channel, but you know, kind of like some experimental stuff on Skylines or whatever else. So it's kind of fun to have that chat interaction whenever you're working in games like this. It's definitely a very stream-friendly game, so I try to do it when I have time. Do I use Final Cut Pro? No, I use Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro. I used to use Sony Vegas, but Premiere Pro just has, I don't know, for me anyway, it had the effects and the things I needed, and it also had the export options that I needed, so I ended up going with that. So I didn't actually zone here. What did I have here before? I think I had like parking lots, and they got removed whenever the stuff got patched or whatever. Let me try and replace those real quick here. Oh yeah, that must have disconnected this from the power too. Oh no, the power is coming through this, wasn't it? All right, we should get this back in a minute once that all connects. There we go. Anyway, so that's rezoned, and then you can definitely see this just like massive increase in demand. I'm going to have to really cut back on jobs though, guys. Like we have a serious, I think we're going to have to probably even remove some of the factors down this way as well, because you can see even over here, well, first of all, we have a massive overcrowding happening right now. And for some reason, it looks like some people are actually, oh, it's just trash trucks. Okay, good. So no one is actually, they're coming in this way and then they're going this direction. Okay, that's good. That's good. For some reason, I thought we were having some overlap and people using this exit that weren't supposed to, but looks like we're fine. Good morning, Orange Fire. It's a little late here, but I'm glad it's morning for you. That means you're up early. Well, actually, probably not. What is it, like 8 a.m. right now in the UK, something like that? In Europe? That's a pretty broad thing to say. Europe. Yeah, so let's go ahead and try and rezone some of this stuff, because I think we have a little bit too much going on. I think I'm going to try and turn this little back section into kind of like a business center. So I know I'm kind of doing exactly what I just stopped doing, but I'm going to get rid of a lot of that office space anyway. So I'd rather at least put the offices down this way. That way they're not crowding up this area so much, because right now Pollution Point has become very overcrowded and we can't handle the amount of traffic coming in right now. So wow, we have probably the weirdest selection of people from very different time zones. That's interesting. 8:41, 7:41, 2:40 p.m., 2:40 a.m. What? That's weird. Mining operation needs offices too. Yeah, I'm probably going to try and balance that out. I think that I kind of underestimated just how severe the traffic gets with industry. So I'm thinking that if we can now maybe kind of do a mix of industry and offices, we could definitely balance out the jobs. And I think we can also try and get some more commercial mixed into the cities at certain spots. Maybe like down this way, we'll get rid of some more offices, put down some more commercial. That should help a little bit. Do that real quick. I love seeing all these buses down here, though. That's good to see. Definitely enjoying our transportation system so far. Oh my god, I'm still getting times in the chat. Oh, we're dropping some frames a little bit. Oops, sorry guys. Never cooperates when I'm streaming or when I'm recording, of course, of all times to do that. I can check it out after the episode. All right, so that's good. I don't want to go get a little too carried away with this, but we definitely need to cut back quite a bit on zoning office space. So I'm going to try and do the rest of his stuff as office. So that, and that guy, that one as well, and then we'll just try and fill in all this. I said office, I meant commercial. There we go. Fluxtrance Mining Corporation. That's kind of cool, actually. Give a hoot for Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, it's a little late there, right? 3 a.m. We're about to be. Well, I guess a lot of you guys can make the stream still. It's not too late. A little bit late, but happy 4th of July. Oh, why, thank you. Oh, yeah, I guess it is the 4th of July now, isn't it? 1 a.m., but that's cool. Yeah, I think the whole face cam thing, I only really do it because we're live streaming, and the actual episode won't see it at all. I don't know. I feel like face cams in YouTube videos, when you're doing like a city builder, just seems kind of like not necessary. But I kind of feel like it helps a lot in live streams. Like it's kind of just like one of those things that makes it a little more personal to see the person behind the mic when you're doing live streams. I don't know. So I like to do that sometimes. Most times, actually, as of lately. I keep doing it backwards. I keep clicking residential and then dezoning instead of dezoning then clicking residential. All right, that's pretty good. So how are we doing now? Definitely, I think we're starting to push for more jobs, right? We're getting some people coming in here. We need to do a bit more, though, I think. We need to like really start dezoning some big chunks down this way. Pretty much most of this I want to get rid of because that's like the big traffic problem. It seems like this side's pretty okay. Like these guys handle it well. But I think I did a little bit too much zoning on this side for what we're actually getting here, which is causing some problems. So I want to actually make this whole area down this way. This kind of seems to me like a place that would be like the all the big factories are going to have their headquarters down this way near the bay, kind of away from the actual factories across the highway. Seems like where that would be. That's where all the parks are going to be also, of course. Hey, Yudo, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Happy America Day. Oh, why thank you. It is a happy day to be an American. Alright, there we go. We'll zone some of this stuff over here as well. I see you were playing some City Skylines a minute ago, right before I hopped on. Much better reason to launch fireworks than the UK does. Yep, I actually live in Colorado, where pretty much all good fireworks are illegal, so that kind of sucks. We can smoke weed, but we can't light off good fireworks in Colorado, so that kind of sucks. Like everything, the best you can get is like ground flowers, the ones that like spin around and light up and whatever. And they cost like they overprice them. It's ridiculous. I mean, you go to like a fireworks store in Wyoming, and you're looking at like, I don't know, a fourth of the price of what you get here in Colorado. So definitely kind of sucks to have to deal with that, but that's all right. Yeah, it looks like these cargo ships are actually these cargo ship bays are actually contributing quite a bit to the traffic. I may have to give these guys like a separate route or something. Maybe like a separate exit point. Would that work out better? I think that actually would. Well, first of all, this shouldn't be a light. Oh, it's not a light. Okay. This should definitely not be a light, though. No one's going to come in this way, right? Actually, maybe people would come in this way. Yeah, people drive from Colorado to Wyoming and all that stuff all the time to get fireworks. I don't know. I mean, at that point, really though, I mean, I know it'd be cool to have awesome fireworks, but I just kind of go watch shows instead. I'm not gonna drive like however many hours to get out to Wyoming just to do that. How are we doing then on this? I might still reduce the traffic. It looks like it's actually helping a lot, though. We're not having nearly as much traffic backup now, which is good to see. This side's still getting it a bit, so we may have to kind of cut back a bit. Maybe in, like, the middle of town here, we're going to throw in a few office space. And then I'm going to definitely cut back severely on offices down this way. So, oh, this is actually Strywood, isn't it? Yeah, let's make Strywood a lot more residential and a lot less office space. How about that? Because we have an incredible amount of offices here, and it's really unnecessary at this point. I should have done this a long time ago, though. This is definitely going to help us out a lot. And like I said before, we're going to get some pretty bad negative income for a while until we can get this all balanced out again, but it's fine. 50 viewers, yeah, that's cool. I didn't actually post this on the YouTube channel. I'd like to post them more often, but I don't like posting videos of a live stream if it's going to be like a couple hours. I'd rather do it if it's going to be like a large, longer live stream. And I can't really promise anything ridiculous tonight because it's already 1 o'clock and I'll probably go to bed in like a couple hours. So we shall see about that. Just going to like rezone all of these offices. We're going to definitely move the jobs over to our new ore mining facilities. I'm going to try and like scatter it a bit though, because I kind of like to have some variation in the building types. So I'm going to try and make it so you can't just like obviously tell where we have different things zoned if we can help it. So I'll leave a few offices in here, but we'll try to mostly shake that up a bit. Need some tourism. Yeah, we've got actually pretty heavy tourist drive over here in Flux City. I actually haven't even zoned or districted, like laid out a district over here for Flux City yet. So why don't we just do that now? I'm gonna actually try and shape it so that we can still have Fluxburgh International Airport over that way. Oh, we haven't named the dam either, have we? Oh man, we got a lot of stuff to do then. Ooh, I forgot about that. I forgot about the dam. I bet this dam is, yeah, look at this. Look at this traffic. All these cargo trucks trying to hop across this way. We're supposed to have the traffic manager, which should be reducing this dam to only buses, but of course, that's not the case. So we'll have to do something about that later on. Let's go ahead and try and shape this a little bit if we can. I'm going to probably call this... let's see, we said this is north, right? Yeah, so I'm going to say this is Flux City and this is North Flux City. How about that? Just so we can kind of break this up a little bit, not make it all one giant district. Probably not a bad idea. So we'll call this Flux City. So I've been calling it Flux City for so long, I haven't even districted it yet. So there we go. Do I think it's worth $30? I definitely think it's worth $30. I think this is the best $30 game on the market. I think this is better than a lot of $60 games. I think this is better than a lot of games in general. This is an awesome game. One of my favorites, actually. Probably one of my... I think it's the second most played game on my Steam library. Second to Counter-Strike, of course. And that's just because I play a lot of Counter-Strike. So... it's always been kind of my go-to relaxation game, after I finish a day of editing or recording or whatever, or just schoolwork, whatever else I was doing that day. You can always hop in a Counter-Strike game and have some fun. Oops, didn't rezone that stuff. Are there benefits to having districts? There definitely are. You can actually add policies and things. So, if you want to have, for example, I'll show you. I used this district down this way. Where did it go? The Forest Heights district down this way. This actually has a high-rise ban. Now it's not working because I didn't actually delete these quite yet. but it will have a high-rise pan in it that will basically prevent any full-sized skyscrapers from coming in that way, which may seem kind of stupid, but my idea here is to kind of create more of a fade-out towards the neighborhoods again. So I definitely don't want to have gigantic high-rises over here. So that's one benefit, but you can have like policies and things that will definitely help out with that too. So that's always cool. Anyway, did I de-zone things and not zone things? Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything here. I'm going to actually go ahead and get rid of these two. Look at this, though. It's insane how I can remove so many office buildings and have very little impact. I think it's actually because the speed is kind of slow, but now we're going to get some serious lag if we go up to full speed. So, yeah. I actually got the game for free. I didn't even pay for it. I got a key to it way back whenever the beta was going on or whatever, so I played it early before the game even came out. So thank you to Paradox Interactive and Colossal Order for the free copy. That's always awesome. I would have bought it anyway. I would have bought it like 3 times over, really, at this point. I've got so many hours in it. It's so much fun. Okay, so boom. Stock Grove just became a massive residential center, which is awesome. They're all moving in now, too, which is good to see. So that means we're definitely doing our job here. We're getting lots of people to move in, which is good. We're going to have a population boom here. We've already got 135 compared to the 126 earlier, which is good to see. And then we should also have some more increase in basically just demand for jobs, which will help us out quite a bit here. And I think having a variety of office buildings and industry kind of combined will definitely help out with just trying to balance out the workers. I know there's like a lot of people that are educated that won't want to work just straight in offices or in industrial, so this should help out a lot. Yeah, this game has probably one of the best workshop. I mean, that's kind of objective. I don't know, or subjective. Obviously, Counter-Strike is up there, but this game has a really, really awesome support for workshop items that makes this a lot of fun. It's really easy to get custom objects. It's really easy to put cool custom content in the game, which makes it a lot more fun, I think. I'm going to leave these here, but oh my god, look at Strywood Coast. Look at how just the sheer amount of office space is insane. So let's try and cut back on that quite a bit here if we can. And again, I won't take away all of it. I might leave some little bits here and there just so we don't have like the same building spawning like 5 times in a row. But I'm definitely going to cut down a large chunk of this. And look at all these really cool buildings I got, though. I love these custom assets. I mean, a lot of these you may not notice if you don't play the game very much, but a lot of these buildings I have are actually custom growable buildings, which look really good. So, would definitely recommend that. And if you don't know already, I actually have a full-size collection on my YouTube channel. So if you go to any of my videos for Fluxburgh, you can actually click in the description and go ahead and just download my collection, which is pretty much my entire mod and asset base for the game. So if you want to get all those things all at once without having to go and like look through all the assets and stuff, you can do that very easily. It's like one click and it subscribes you, and then it'll also download the new ones when they come in, and it'll update them automatically. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to go and select things or whatever. It's all going to be there in the game. The mods you'll have to actually select manually in game to make them work, but other than that, you pretty much get everything for free, and you're good to go. And you get a bunch of new stuff, which is super awesome. I'm going to try not to zone too many high-density commercial in the actual city where the residential stuff is. I might leave it like this, but definitely going to do some of that over here. Definitely gotten to a weird point now where we're pretty even. Going to have to let this go for a bit. Am I considering playing another game? Probably not right now, since I'm recording an episode, but maybe later on tonight, maybe some Counter-Strike or something, who knows. Wow, lots of cargo trains coming in here. We definitely need to fix this. Oh my god, I can't wait till we get the fix for that. This is going to be, so bad. Or so much better, anyway, once we get the update to the mods. Why don't we go ahead and name this one, too? We forgot about that, didn't we? We're going to name this the Hamsterdam, of course. That's the only suitable name for this dam. So I'll go ahead and just do that. And we'll call this I'm just going to say Amsterdam. Boom. Done. Prison Architect. I actually played that a while ago. I liked it. I thought it was kind of cool, but never really got super... Oh my god, what just happened? Hang on a minute. This is not good. Oh, I de-zoned this and it caused that to cut out. Let me pause the game for a second while we get this stuff connected. Wow. That's not good. Oh, it's connected barely. Look at that. Alright, good. Looks like we're okay. Don't forget the island. I don't really feel like that kind of falls under any sort of jurisdiction. Let's just imagine this is like some sort of real life scenario, and we'll just like not district the island, and then we'll just say that it's like the gambling island or whatever. You can do whatever you want. The rules don't apply here, kind of thing. You know. I think that's kind of a cool idea. I don't know why we zoned this out so far. Oh, I do know, actually, we had to do some terraforming, and it probably messed up our borders here. That's probably what happened. Okay. Is there a limit to how many tiles you can build in your city? Yes, there is. There's a 25 tile limit, so I'm using all 25. Actually, it's not really even a hard limit. There's some people that have actually gone beyond 25. They went to like 81, I think, was the new... max tile limit, although it actually got broken in the new update, but that used to be the max tile limit. Although I'll be honest with you guys, anything over the 9 that's like the default without mods is definitely pushing the limit already. It gets pretty laggy. I mean, I'm running an i7 4790K, I'm running the GTX 970 superclocked, and with both of those going at full throttle, I've got the i7 at 4.4 gigahertz, and I still can't handle this game. When the simulation's going with the full 60 FPS at some points. So we'll see what happens when we get further than this. I can only imagine some severe lag coming our way, but I guess we'll find out. It's always been about that anyway. All right, wow, negative 11K. Looks like we're still doing some rezoning stuff, and they're not moved in quite yet. So we're gonna have to just kind of wait for a little bit, but. Let's see. Did we get rid of most of our office space? We kind of did. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff down this way, though. I think this is all still not really helping us very much. Try to make all this stuff into residential. And there we go. Did I play SimCity 4? I own the game. I have the whole expansion pack and all that stuff, and I think I opened it a few times, but I didn't really play it much. I actually played SimCity 3000 a long time ago. That was the game that kind of got me into city builders, and then I stopped playing city builders for a long time. I was a big fan of the RCT series, the Roller Coaster Tycoon series, and then I haven't really touched any city builders until I got SimCity 2015, which definitely sparked a new interest in the genre. Lots of fun. Although I kind of wanted more, I wasn't really happy with the whole small tiles. I understand it though. I mean, it's very obvious now why they had to do that when you see how this game starts to perform when it gets to the max size, and how SimCity was performing when you got the was it the Orion mod or something? Was that what it's called? The Orion mod that let you do like the super large plot size. I think that's what it was called. But yeah, you could definitely see why that's implemented. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to build custom maps at the editor. I definitely enjoy that as well. I should probably try to mix up what we're using here for the rezoning. I kind of want to have more commercial down here, though. Here we go. So we may have to just kind of like run the game for a bit while we let that all kind of do its thing. You can see that even with all that dezoning, we don't have a huge demand yet for industry. So we're gonna have to do some, I don't know, something to make this work. Maybe have a a few more offices down this way or something. I'm just gonna try and I'll do that. I kind of like this little circle, this little office circle. Let's make this look good just for fun. I don't know, it kind of looks like a cool little place anyway. I It's a little loud. What would be cool here? Like a little park or something, maybe? Why can't I put that there? That's annoying. Because of the factory, maybe? Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, let's do this. This look kind of cool, I think. So we'll do, like, one there and then one here. Oh, my God. It totally kills all the trees, though, because of all our pollution. Oops. Then we'll connect them like that. And I think we can go over here, too, can't we? Oh, we can. That's nice. Looks good. And then maybe some path connections over here as well. Maybe a few custom trees that don't actually look terrible, which is nice. I like some of these trees, like this one here, this like bamboo tree. Also, I think these trees do too, right? Let me see. Yeah, these don't get thinner when you're in polluted areas, which is nice if you want to have nice looking polluted areas. So, you know, some nice little tree lines here and there and whatever, you can do that and not worry about ugly looking trees. Oh man, I almost forgot. It looks like the No More Purple Pollution mod is actually not functioning, or maybe it is. Maybe it's just like it got so polluted that it's turning gray. That probably is what happened, actually. I have the No More Pollution mod, though. I'm not sure if it's actually working or not. Or No More... sorry, not No More Pollution. No More Purple Pollution. It turns... Let's see what the river looks like. Yeah, see, it turns us all, like, brown instead of purple. Which just kind of looks more normal, I guess. I don't know. I like it better. How's it going? JQ Bomba Boy 99876? Is that what that says? You picked like the worst color, man. Okay. Alright, so how's that doing then? I do like this. It's kind of a cool little plaza down this way. Why don't we try and make some more connections over here? Maybe like a little... Oh, that's going to cause some problems, isn't it? Just want to try and do something like that on both sides, maybe. I don't know, just some... Trying to shake it up a little bit, make it look kind of nice. Right off of that. Then we'll do a few little bushes and things down this way. Maybe some... Let's see, does this thing look... Yeah, it looks a little bit faded, but that's okay. Still kind of like how they look. Ooh, this side gets pretty bad, though. Oh, you know what? I think these trees actually do get a little bit thinned out. I'm not really sure anymore. I know there's certain trees that definitely do not, though. The bamboo is one of them. Okay, let's just go ahead and do a little bit more of this, and then we'll... Oops, that's not a place I can put those. Okay. You can see these a little bit browner, though, than they would be normally. Just due to the pollution around here. Do a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Awesome. And there we go. That's pretty good, right? Should we do something over here too, just to kind of like make it look nice, or should we just have like a little bit of a... I say green space. I was gonna say green space, but it's not really actually very green. Maybe we could do some, I don't know, some trees over here. Maybe like a couple little trees, different tree types and things. This is kind of a nicer place for that. And then we'll just do like some bushes and flowers around here too. The flowers actually look pretty... Oh, they look pretty good actually. They look better than I imagined them to look anyway. I think they're actually not being affected by the pollution, but I'm not positive. We'll see about over here. That's where it really matters. Oh yeah, they don't even exist. They're like super faded. What about the orange flower? I think all of them look pretty non-existent at this point. That's okay, though. Throw them in anyway. Oh, this bush doesn't get affected. So yeah, it's all bright and green. That's nice. Alright, I'm liking that. And then I had a few other ones I wanted to use. I like this one a lot. It's like ground cover. Just kind of looks like grassy, and I don't know, it makes the grass look more dynamic and a little bit less flat and boring. I see my planet. Glad you can make it to the stream. How are we doing on time? We're a bit over now, so I might just kind of wrap this up here on the episode. Let's see, anything else I wanted to throw in here? Just a few of these. That's pretty good. So I think I'm gonna keep live streaming. Oh, obviously I will. And we'll just see what we can do about. Looks like our traffic jams are kind of slowly moving away now, which is awesome. But I'm gonna try and let this game run for a bit longer and see if we can get some more buildings popping up in the ore mining operation over here. Try to continue with the zone moving and all that stuff to make that work. And yeah, that's the plan. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Sea Skylines. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.